Look, I'm in the potting shed here. Look what I discovered. A few months back I tossed some capsicum seeds, that's bell pepper. I tossed some bell pepper seeds just into these pots for fun. And now there's a beautiful, perfect star. A perfect star, 2, 4, 6 petals. Isn't it gorgeous? I wasn't expecting it to fruit so soon, but it just happened. These things happen. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Perfect. Isn't it so gorgeous? Of course, you can't predict from a supermarket capsicum seed what the result will be. Sometimes you might get a hot chili instead. You might. It might be a hot chili. This flower would make a very nice design for an embroidery. It would make a nice embroidery design. Pity I can't operate the camera with one hand. The slide, I mean, for the telescope affair. Let's see. That's a bit better. What a beautiful flower. I can't get over how beautiful it is. Look at the dragon fruit. They've grown huge, but they've got no blossom. They haven't got any blossoms on them. I was hoping they would fruit and have a fruit for me. Now they're getting too big. They can't be left outside in the winter, these, because they'll be burnt to death. But they're so enormous, I don't know how I'm going to bring them inside again. They'll take up a huge amount of space. I suppose I could put them in the conservatory. But I was hoping they would bloom. I might have to wait another season. Getting quite enormous. They really are. But I can't leave them outside because the frost will kill them in the winter time. They are growing so well. So thick and everything. So thick and healthy. All from tiny pieces I got off eBay. These are the dragon fruit from Costa Rica, the sort that have red flesh inside. They have a stronger flavour. I might just have to put them in my bedroom, mightn't I? They certainly grow so fast in the warm weather if they've got plenty of water. I don't keep them in direct sun all day long because they get burnt that way. They can stand quite some sun, but I don't want them to get sunburnt. So easy to grow from a cutting. Getting bigger and bigger all the time. Good healthy plants anyway. Very healthy. I give them a bit of seaweed fertiliser, that's all. They seem to be doing quite well. Apart from the fact that they haven't flowered yet. I think they need a bit more time. I think they need a bit more time to flower. maybe next season. I'm being eaten alive by mosquitoes. So healthy, so firm and green and healthy. And this is an intersex carob tree. It's an hermaphrodite, that's right, an hermaphrodite. It was grown from a seedling from the New South Wales Forestry Commission, so one never knows what sex one is getting. But it has nice carob beans on it, but they're a bit smaller than the ones on a female tree. Lots of bees doing their carob bean thing. Lovely flowers, all healthy. Hermaphrodite flowers. This one's a male, it's a boy. It's a boy. It doesn't have beans at all. It's not a female and it's not intersex, so it only makes pollen. Lots of humming of bees. That's a male tree. This is a female tree. Those little things are embryonic beans. They'll turn into beans. Little ovaries. It's, yes, a female tree. Yes, it's a female tree. All my carob trees were grown from New South Wales Forestry Commission seedlings or from seeds that I saved myself. So if you want to save space, you should have an hermaphrodite tree, I suppose, but the beans are a bit smaller than on a normal female tree. Just as flavoursome though. Oh, and this is another female tree. Look, little baby beans they'll become. So you need a male tree, a female tree, or an intersex tree. If you have male trees on their own, you won't have any beans at all, will you? That's the problem with growing them from seedlings. It's good to have a sexed variety. Look at all these females. But no point in having females if you haven't got a male tree to fertilise them. So there are female blossoms here, and the bees do the rest. And what sex are you way down here in the bottom paddock? I think you're a male. So you're all on your own, son. But the bees can carry all your pollen up to the female and the hermaphrodite trees. So nothing to worry about there. So I've got at least 2 males that I can think of at this moment. Hope I don't get stung by a bee. This is a male tree. It's not an hermaphrodite tree. I can't see any female parts. Well, I'm not trying too hard. I don't want to get stung by a bee either. I think it's purely male. Listen to all the bees doing their work. Oh, I thought a bee was crawling up my arm. Anyone would think it was springtime, but it's only autumn. Obviously carob trees bloom in autumn or late summer. There's Thumper. He's been there since 8 o'clock this morning. What would the time be now? About 11 o'clock. He'll get too hot soon if that sun gets too warm. Isn't he cute? Oh, he's eating now. That's a good idea. You can rest and sit in the one spot at the same time. Isn't he cute? He'll get too warm there, surely. It's not that hot, but he's got fur on. I'm hot with my socks on, my snake socks and gumboots, so I feel quite hot. Oh, there he is. Going to get up and go about your day, Thumper? I think so. Whiskers. Whiskers. Oh, there's a mosquito sucking my blood, look. Dreadful thing. I wonder if Thumper would eat black olives. These are manzanilla or ripe. I'm thinking of pizza. I'm thinking of a delicious pizza with black olives on it. Wouldn't that be nice? Manzanilla, as I recall. I've got lots of other olives in pots that I've yet to plant. I must get around and do them this season, this planting season. There's some more manzanilla olives, all black and juicy. That's a nice one. Beautiful black ripe olive. I should learn to press them, then I could have up fresh virgin olive oil, couldn't I? I could. I enjoy using olive oil. I like macadamia oil, but olive oil is nice. There you are, black olive. Not so many olives on this tree this year, but it varies from year to year. Some years they don't have any, and others they have lots and lots. They're almost like black Margaret cherries, aren't they?